so great. Just it goes to show that everyone here wants to save our city. Now Tanya would like to offer some chants because that's what Tanya does.
That's what I do.
And just so you know, Tanya is one of the very few, I think I've met only a handful of people who actually born here and watched their city just change before their eyes, and now they don't want it to change any longer.
Cool. Okay, everybody, are you with me?
Yeah!
Canyons, and when do we want it?
Now!
What do we need the city council to do? When do we need them?
Now! Oswit Canyon! Oswit Canyon! Oswit Canyon! Oswit Canyon! Oswit Canyon! Oswit Canyon! Oswit.
Back in the 1920s and 1930s, in these hills, there was what was called an agricultural experimentation station. We don't know what they were experimenting with. And when the city conducted a survey, an environmental survey in 1991, the engineers said that there could be arsenic and other heavy metals that are in these hills as a result of that agricultural experimentation station. And that if development proceeded in this area, in this canyon, there was a high probability of some of those going into the water supply. This developer came in and said, we're going to downsize from the 204, we're only going to go with 160. Now, the report that you saw in the newspaper, the headlines yesterday, the day before, said he's going to downsize it from that. Jane's already said, you build one house, you build the dam. So that's not going to happen. There's a lot of horsepower that keeps us going, and part of that horsepower are the people that have helped us. Judy Deertrack, right behind the mayor, instrumental in guiding us on land use, development, law, and codes. Bill Havert and John Purcell.
And I believe that we really have a good city council and a good planning commission on our side now. I think that all of us, including the city council, the mayor, and the commissioners, they realize that this is our city. We came here because we love it. We came here for the weather, for the desert, for the hiking. Most of us came here from somewhere else because we wanted to leave that somewhere else there. And we wanted to come here because it's special.
It's great to see all of you out here this morning. You know, this just emphasizes the fact that the people are the city in Palm Springs. And it's great that we have leaders in Palm Springs like Jane and Andy who are leading the fight on things that are very important to the people in Palm Springs. I've been watching this very carefully since the very beginning, but you know, yesterday I was driving back from Riverside, and I was driving into Palm Springs, and I was looking at either side at the mountains, and I was thinking, if it weren't for people like you and people like Nikki McLaughlin here, that we would have shopping centers and housing developments filling that entire area as you come into Palm Springs. And what would Palm Springs be like if we did that? It would not be like no place else. It would be like every place else. So, I think, as Jane just said, I think you do have allies on the city council. I only have one vote. I can only speak for myself. But in the last 6 months, I think you've seen this city council act. We've reduced the downtown development by 50%. We saved the Town and Country Center. We saved the Talkwitz Plaza. And you know, I think the architect who did this is far better than those architects.
ESA!